Hey folks, Rob here, and I want to take a look tonight at something I picked up for the channel. I was looking at Amazon, been wanting the Caldwell rock rest, and I've been going back and forth about, the rock rest, and I finally decided that I found this one online. It's quite a bit cheaper, and it's looks to be pretty much a copy of the rock, except maybe with a few added things that might be slightly better. But this is the Fullbow, Fullbow, rifle rest, front rifle rest. And this thing is massive. It is 13 pounds of cast metal. And this is just how it came. Inside the box we get our instruction manual here. And one thing I liked about this one is that it comes with this, let me get you a closer look here. Let me get this camera to, I'm getting ready to upgrade phones here before long. So that, it comes with a shooting rest pad. Now this is rubber, and it's got a, look like a cloth coating on it, a cover on it. It's got a 4-inch stop. Your pad clamps, your wheel, your height adjustment wheel. That's all your parts right there. And on the back is how to put it together. And we are going to put this together on camera and see how hard it is. So put nylon insert in hole in cast metal base. So let's unbox it here, get all of our parts out. Inside here is your rest itself. And like I said, this is a rubber type. Let me readjust this camera. It's rubber. It's a kind of a rubbery, and it's got like the soft part of Velcro on it. It's that's not going to scratch or damage, and that will fit a lot of different widths of forearms right there. And you don't have to fill it with a shot or anything. So that's the rest part. And then you have the base, which is, that thing is a chunk right there. And it does say Fullbow. That is a chunk of metal. And I don't know what that's in there for, maybe to push it out. And then you have your, this is the platform for the bag, and your clamps there. They're already installed. Looks like you got some pieces here that you can use to tighten this so it will squeeze in on the sides. It's got a level here. That's pretty neat. It has a bubble level so you can get everything level. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's a pretty neat feature. Didn't know it had that. Let's lay that aside. Here is your adjusting wheel. Now the silica gel pack's all. Man, that probably weighs 2 or 3 pounds. That is cast steel. So you got your base. Let's set this out. And then you got your package of all your stuff that goes in it. This one has ball bearings, so this actually has a set of bearings that this rides on. And I thought, when I seen that, I thought that should make it operate pretty smooth. There's your 4-inch stop, just rubber covered. Your adjusting piece right here. This thing is a solid chunk of steel. You got your legs. There's 4 legs. Oh, it comes with the rubber feet too. That's nice. I know these are an add-on that you can buy separately, but that's nice that it came with the rubber feet. I was actually going to order a set of those, but it came with them, so I won't have to order them. So you got your rubber feet, or you got your You can use it in the pointy position there. And that is it. And I'm not sure what that goes to. Oh, it probably goes on this to allow you to adjust. Yeah, I'm thinking that probably goes there. All right. So let's see. It says put the nylon insert in the hole. It's already in there. That's what that is. Okay. Number 2, attach your base to the vertical part. So we want to get our base here, and it is notched right there, and we should have a screw in here, which we do. Oh, it actually come with an extra nylon piece, so that's pretty handy, and a washer. So we want to put a washer and a screw to attach the cradle piece. So we are going to place our washer there, and then one of these screws, and they are Allen wrench, Allen size, and it does come with the required wrench to tighten it. And looks like it actually comes with an extra one of those screws. I believe this is going to be fairly simple to put together. Doesn't look really complicated. Just going to give out a good tighten. Okay. Now step 3, put our rotation bearing on metal base. So we want to put our rotation bearing there. And then the height adjusting wheel will thread onto our spindle here. It's hard to video this, and so we got our height adjusting wheel. We'll set that in over our nylon. Oh, that definitely makes it smooth, but I do have some lithium grease right here that we are going to put on some of these bearings. We are going to, and I would suggest probably doing this. Got a little bit of this white lithium that we are going to put a little bit on this just to make it operate a little smoother. Not a lot. We don't want it all running out and greasy. Just putting a little bit of white grease. And this should allow this to rotate really well and keep our bearings nice and lubed. This thing is $69, so for 69 bucks, this is what you get. And so far, it looks to be extremely well made. Okay, did I put the bearings on right? I would think that's the way they would go, because if you put them that way, you could get dirt and stuff in them. So let's go with it that way. Then you just set your spindle on, line it up. All right. Then I'm going to assume we put in our lock, which will go right here. I didn't look out the instructions, but making sure nylon. Okay, 4. Insert shaft into base. That's basically it. and this will tighten down your rest right there. And I probably, yeah, it's the only way it can go. So that locks that down. So that locks real steady. Now we will install our feet. We'll put them in. This is pretty simple to put together. No big surprises here. This is our forearm stop here. And this basically goes right here, so you can bump your forearm up against it, and it is height adjustable. So you can adjust it down out of the way, or you can adjust it up to hit your forearm, whatever you prefer. That's something I don't typically use, so we'll probably leave it down fairly low. Might be something I try, just to see what it does. Now when you tighten that down, she is extremely, that is not moving. Guys, that is solid. And then when you loosen it up, adjust real easy, smooth. That bearing makes it really smooth. Guess I should have put a little white lithium on the shaft too. Probably wouldn't have hurt it. We can always do that. Just lift it off and get our grease over here. Just put a little bit, just to smooth things out a little. Won't take much of this. Just let our wheel spread it around there. Yeah, that works real smooth. That is a big improvement. So and this is something you probably need to do occasionally to it. Put a little grease on it, just to keep it running smooth. Yeah, much better. Slick. And we're going to put a little bit in this chase way here, just so it can slide up and down easier. And that should allow us to move up and down real easily. Sorry for shaking the camera so much. Alright, let's finish installing our legs here. I'm impressed with this so far. Pretty heavy duty for, and then like I said, it's 69 bucks. I'll leave a link to it on the Amazon. Like I said, I really wanted the Caldwell, the rock, but it was a little bit more than I could afford right now, and I seen this one, I read the specs on it, and basically it is pretty much kind of a copy of the rock. They both weigh the same. The rock's 13 pounds. It's got a 13-inch base on it, so the base is 13 inches. This one does have the little better cast-in 4-inch stop, and it doesn't use the bags, which, you know, might be good or might be bad. I don't know how the bags are any different. Them rubber feet, those are, like I said, I thought those were an add-on item, but apparently they come with it, so we are going to put them on there. That one's a little tight going in there. That one is just a little snug. Let's put a little grease on her. Might help it out just a little. Sorry, I'm blocking you. I'm blocking the view. What I done was put a little bit of grease on that thread. Seems to be just a little snug. Probably work it a time or two. There we go, the grease hit it then. Yeah. So basically you can level this front to back. If you can see the bubble level there. Let's see if we can level it right here real quick. Let's lock her down, keep that from moving, and then let's see if we can level it. Can you see that bubble level? I wanted to shoot some today, but I just got done with Hell Week, and I meant to come out and do some shooting, and it rained, and I laid down, took a little bit of, went to take a nap. I set my clock for noon to get up. I laid down about 10, set the clock to get up at noon, and for some reason the clock either didn't go off or I just ignored it and slept right on through, and didn't get up till 2:30. So then I had to go pick the wife up. Sheila's car's messed up again, so we're had to order another tire for it. You can't buy tires for it locally. So now last thing we're going to do is put in our little clamps here. Now all that does is squeeze in on your bag here, or on your rest, the rubber part of the rest, so it doesn't move around. And guys, that is it. That is the Fullbow rifle rest assembled, put together. And when you're shooting, it would look more like that, I guess. Yep, here's your knob to loosen it. Adjust it up and down. Runs real smooth. Goes. Let's see what the lowest height we can get out of it. I'm gonna let the feet all the way down, and then we're gonna raise it all the way up and see what the maximum and minimum height we can get. All right, that one's down. That one's down. That one's down. You can tell when they're down. This is all the way down. So let's get our tape measure here and see what we got. With it all the way down, it's hard to measure. Let's see. With it all the way down, let's try to use this screwdriver tip or two. All right, we're just gonna have to do it the best we can. It is 6 and 1/8. No, 7 and 1/8. So 7 1/8 inches at its lowest setting. Now let's see what the maximum height we can get out of it is. Let me pause you here and do this, and it won't take so long. All right, I've got the feet adjusted up as high as they'll go, and I have this adjusted up as high as it'll go and still let you lock it down. Once you get it up and get this tight, if you give your wheel a little bit of a spin, that thing is rock solid. I mean, it'll move the table before you see shaking the camera. So our maximum height is going to be, we were 7 1/8, I think. And our maximum height's going to be about 10 1/4, about 10 1/4. So maximum height about 10 1/4. By the time you lay your rifle up here, your bore's going to be, so your rifle's going to be up a foot higher, or barrel is going to be up a foot higher better. Anyway, guys, we're going to use this. This is going to be our permanent rifle rest. This is what we're going to be using from here on out. Like I said, 13 pounds cast iron, solid as a rock. Nice heavy steel components there. Ball bearing operation. Runs smooth. It'll run smoother after I use it a little bit. And, you know, locks down tight. Has adjustable feet. Has the bubble level indicator in the front to get it level. So that's a plus. You can adjust each of these feet individually. And 69 bucks. Looks like a good addition to the channel. And we're going to be using this tomorrow. Unless it rains, we're going to be using this tomorrow. So anyway, guys, sorry for the long video, but I thought I'd show you how to put it together if you decide to get one of these. Pretty simple. Wasn't nothing to it. You know, just a real solid little unit, and I'm pleased with it so far. Now, how does it compare to the Caldwell Rock? I don't know. But you know, for about 30 less, depending on where you get them. And like I said, I don't know if the Rock has a bubble level. I know it's got just a piece of bar for a 4-inch stop. This one's actually cast in and got the heavy, got the rubber feet. You know, so this might have some advantages over the Rock. I'm not sure. So anyway, guys, tell me what you think. I appreciate you, and until the next video, we'll see you later.